Hi friends! Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today's video is 100% dedicated to my island tour. I have been working on this island for quite some time now, and I think it's time that I finally show that off. I have over 800 plus hours on this island, so I definitely think it's way overdue to be shown. The first thing that I'm going to do is come over here and show you my little flag that is also outside of resident services. It is a custom design that I found, so I think it's somewhere on Google if you wanted to try and look for it. Now I'm just going to open up my map really quickly and let you have a look at that. And as soon as I open this, you'll notice my island name is Moonshine Island. All of my villagers are over here on the left. And something else that you might really notice is there's not a lot of pathing that you can see on my map. That's just simply because I like to use custom design paths rather than what the game gives you for options. It just works better for me and for my island, and I think you'll notice that once I actually take you on the tour. Another thing that I would like to mention is my dream address is here at the bottom. Please feel free to come visit. That would make me so happy to know that somebody wanted to come and see my island for themselves up close and personal firsthand. So if you do come visit my island, please let me know in the comments below. That would honestly make my day. Finishing up showing you all of the villagers that I have, I will say that if you haven't noticed, I have 2 of every villager type. So like I have 2 cubs, 2 dogs, 2 cats. You get the point. Now I'm going to take you out of my airport area and into my island entrance. This island entrance was honestly like a passion project for me. I worked so hard on it. The view that it gives is just absolutely beautiful. I love to look up at the moon. I love the little vending machine and the seating area. It's just absolutely adorable. Towards the left side of my island entrance, I do have my Nook's Cranny here. The only reason that my Nook's Cranny is right here in my entrance is because I do like to offer things on on a lot, and sometimes when people come for trades, they want to come see my store and see what's in here. So I just thought that it was very important for me to have this right here at my island entrance. Going out to the right of my island entrance, I will take you across this little bridge that inevitably takes you right to my resident services area. I thought that it was so awesome that I was able to get a resident services that wasn't too close to my airport, so that way I could have a beautiful entrance like I do have. So it worked out really well. Going over this way, I have this little seating bench because I didn't really know what to do with this area, but it works. It's functional. Going up these stairs, I kind of stayed with like this woodsy, starry, fairy cottage core kind of style. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's kind of what I did here. And this area takes you up to my able sisters, and I didn't really have any other idea of where I wanted my able sisters, but in the end this worked out really well. Going to the left of my able sisters, I just have this little picnic slash stargazing area. If you look up to the sky, it's kind of like a little stargazing platform with a little telescope. It just worked out really well for me. I'm really happy with how this came out. And like I said, my whole island theme is kind of like a woodsy slash fairycore slash cottage core kind of vibe, I guess you could say, but I love it nonetheless. It's absolutely adorable. I cannot be more happy with how this came out. Coming down these stairs brings you right back to my resident services. As you can see, today KK Slider is visiting because it is of course a Saturday. He only comes on Saturdays, and oddly enough, nobody's here yet, but I guess it's because it's not close to 6 p.m. When I come down through here, this is kind of a spa slash relaxing kind of area. I didn't have very many plans for this area. This was left really empty for quite a long time, and it wasn't up until a couple months ago that I kind of had this little spa idea, and this little area is so cute. I love it so much. The little cypress bathtub thing right here kind of is like a sauna in a way. You've got the little waterfall and the little benches and the little seating areas, the little pond. It's just so cute. I love how this came out. It seems like such a relaxing area. I'm going to show you one of my first beach areas. This area has a couple little beach chairs to lay in, a little towel over there. I have the little brick oven and some fishing poles. I have a bicycle, and this is just like the first seating area that you can sit in. I have two of these. This is the first one where you can just sit at the ocean and listen and hear the waves. I have the little kids tent, another little beach chair to lay in, the little barbecue. I think it's so cute. I love this little beach area. I feel like if I was on a beach, that is where I would want to be. Coming out of my beach spa takes you right here to this little place, and honestly, I don't really like this too much. I think I might change this in the future. It's just kind of two seating areas to sit in, and I'm not really happy with them, but I will say that it's kind of nice to have because when you go up these stairs, this takes you to a little pond that you could fish out of that has more of the trees and the flowers and the nova lights and all of that. Over on the left side, I have this little chair and table and a little bicycle, just kind of sit and relax. It kind of feels like you're in a forest in my opinion, and I really love that. It's so cute, and I could probably do something different here, but honestly, if I'm happy with it, why change it? Going up the second set of stairs, this is what takes you straight to my museum. I have two benches on each side that you can sit on outside of the museum. Can we also appreciate that Rosie is giving us a little dance party over there? That is so cute. Oh, I love that so much. But aside from that, we have these benches, more nova lights, more trees, and I think you guys are gonna realize that the theme of my island, while it is very woodsy and fairycore, cottagecore, I have a lot of seating areas and stuff, and it's because I kind of like to feel like my villagers are like real people in a way, and I want them to have little areas to sit in. I don't know, I just feel like that's common courtesy. Coming down from my museum area, this is a path that will take you to my campsite, but I'm gonna go down this way and show you this first. This is another little woodsy area that has a little waterfall here and my little library, and it has just more trees, more seating, more flowers. This is kind of like, I wanted to keep a very woodsy type theme with all of the fairycore and cottagecore stuff because I just love the forest feel that my island gives. Over here, I have a little gas station thing, a little piano. I have these little paths laid out. I think they're kind of supposed to be like marble or stones or something. Whatever it is, it's very cute nonetheless. And here is my second beach that I said that I already had. The other one is pretty much exactly like this. A couple things have changed. It's still a little seating area with the two benches, the little brick oven, the kids tent. It's got pillows to sit on. I have a little Nintendo Switch right there. I have another kids tent on this side. I have a little volleyball because, you know, playing volleyball at the beach, always super fun. On my pier, I don't really have anything here yet. I might add a couple things. The only thing that I really have right here at the pier is just these little fishing poles. Coming out of this area, I'm going to go ahead and take you up to my actual campsite area. Going up these stairs will take you directly to my campsite. Right now there is nobody visiting, which is kind of sad, but you know how it is. I have a little gas station thing, a little fire, I have a little jacuzzi tub, more flowers, more trees, some little laundry things back there. Then if you come down this way, I have a little seating area again with a little picnic basket, a little lantern, and a little campfire. I just think it's kind of really a cozy type vibe because if a campsite person is staying, they have a place to relax. Leaving my campsite area, I'm going to show you another one of my passion projects, which was my little zodiac lake / pond area. I literally love this so much. The view is amazing. I have every single star fragment for each zodiac sign that is displayed around the entire little circle pond area. I have a lighthouse and a moon directly in the center. At night, this looks absolutely stunning. When you walk around it, there's more trees, more pathing. I have hedges and flowers and little benches around the entire pond. So if you go around the whole thing like I am right now, giving you a whole little 360 vibe. There is seating at all sides of this little pond. You can sit and enjoy it as much as you want. This is a little view of my beach. None of my beaches are really decorated other than what you're seeing right now, except for the two that I've already showed you. So there's Nova lights, mushroom lamps, and custom designs all over them. Up through this way, I kept these rocks. I have this little library and a bunch of trees and more Nova lights and mushroom lamps all over to make it really like a forest vibe. Up at the very top of my beach, I have this little lookout area with the moon and a chair. At night, like I said about the Zodiac pond, this is so beautiful to just sit here and look. I love it so much. It's perfect for when shooting stars happen. I love it so much. I'm going to show you my orchard in just a second. I'm going to go back down here and show you this little heart pond that I have with another little mini library. The rest of this area from the pond and up to my orchard is just like a forest mainly. I left rocks out. There's flowers, there's some fencing, a lot of trees. It's just really that minimalistic vibe that I was looking for. Taking you on up into my orchard now, I have every fruit. I have 3 of each fruit tree, and I just think that having an orchard is really great on your island, especially if you like to have a lot of fruits on hand. I also have 3 money trees. I love my money trees so much. I'm very weary about letting people on my island for trades and stuff because I'm so afraid that somebody is going to take the bags off of my money trees. But if it happens, oh well, it is what it is. I have this little bench here to sit and look up. I have it on the other side as well. Coming around over here for the fall time, even though it's not fall anymore, I have a little pumpkin patch. I love my pumpkin patch. I think when Nintendo added the pumpkins into the game, that it was probably one of my favorite things for a long time. I think it's so adorable. I tried to decorate this very accordingly. I have my little pumpkin patch sign right here. I used a custom design to make that. I have the little chair there and a bench there, and it's just so cute. Heading over this way, I have this little area that I just filled with flowers because I didn't know what to do with that. I have this bridge that when you go across it, this is my little private beach area that I go to whenever Red is here. I have the little pirate's chest and the little barrels and a tiki torch there. I have flowers, a little telephone booth, and a bench to sit. A little area just, you know, to hang out when Red is here. I just thought that it was so cute to incorporate something like this as a way to get over to him. I love it. Leaving that bridge, I have this little area over here that's another little sitting area. And while my island is a lot of just white, basically, I really wanted to incorporate some pink because pink is one of my favorite colors. So I made this little coffee area slash eating area, and I put all kinds of white and pink flowers here. I thought that this was a great way for me to be able to incorporate pink because I love it so much. So I really feel like this is one of the best ideas that I had for this area, and I'm so happy with how it turned out. I think it's so adorable. The little flowers, everything, it's just amazing. As we leave this little area, oh, there's Rosie again. I think she's like working out this time instead of dancing. She is absolutely adorable. What a cute little person she is. I'm going to show you really quickly how this path leads you straight back to my resident services. And this is a little waterfall that I have right behind it. And it has a Valiant statue on top of it. You can see this really well in the flyover of my island. But other than that, you can't really notice it that much. When you go around it, this brings you to my villagers' houses. As you see, we have Rosie hanging out here, and we have 2 houses on each side. I have it decorated just like everything else with the trees. I have the flowers. I have a couple petals on the ground. This area, honestly, while it seems to be very minimalistic, I love it so much. There's Goldie on the ground looking at a flower, I believe. Here are 2 more houses. This is the bottom row of houses. There are 3 rows in total. Going up this way, I'm going to show you my little lighthouse that I have. I really want to do more decorating with this area, but I'm not sure what. I have another little lookout area, which is perfect for when shooting stars are happening. It's so easy to just sit here and wish on stars for a very long time. I love it. It's so great, so easy. I highly recommend doing something like this if you haven't with your island, or at least an area where you can easily stargaze. Going up to my second row of houses, like I said, I have 2 on each side on the right and left. There is little Portia doing her workout. Such a cute little animal. Love her so much. Like I said, a lot of this is decorated just the same. There's really nothing special about the housing areas. They're basically just the same on each side. I have a little bicycle on this one. Maybe that's the only thing that's different, but I did 2 houses on each side on the first row, the second row, and the third row. We're gonna move on up to the third row, and right here I have a little bench to sit and look up out over the horizon with. I have a little vending machine for some snacks, a little garbage can there. Over on the right side, I have little Judy's house. Judy is my #1 villager. She is my absolute favorite. I have looked for her for so long, and I finally got her. So of course I put her house at the very top. There is another house over here, and I love that I can look down and see Red's little visiting area. I love it. It's amazing. Everything has worked out on this island more than what I could have hoped for. Over on the left side, this is my house, and I'm not really gonna do a tour of my house just yet because honestly I feel like that should be a whole separate video, so I think I'm gonna do that. I have this little moon out here. I have this little Luigi's tube, which I will show you what that does in just a second, but I definitely think I'm gonna save a house tour for another video. I feel like this video has already been long enough already, and I don't want to waste any more time going through my house. So now you see that if we jump down this little tube that we are inevitably going to come out right at my nook's cranny. I did this just for the sole purpose that it's so much quicker and easier to get here and so much faster, and I really like that. It's so cute, so awesome. I love it. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you made it all the way through, thank you. I appreciate you for watching. Please make sure to comment on this video, like, and subscribe if you haven't already. I'm definitely going to be making tons more Animal Crossing content, so I hope that you'll be there with me along the way, and I hope that you enjoyed this tour of my 5-star island. I really enjoyed making this for you guys, and I honestly can't wait for the next one.